Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
Office Bloke Max.
3 of us today.
Yeah.
Full house and all that kind of good stuff. Every banned food explained in 9 minutes.
Banned food.
I'm just looking at some stuff there. I know foie gras is a little bit. It's not banned, but I know it's what, haggis.
Yeah, I don't
Haggis
it's
banned?
not banned.
Really?
Beluga caviar. I've had that as well.
Maybe in certain regions where it's banned.
Could be, yeah. Mountain Dew.
I know that was banned for a bit here, but then came back.
Samosas.
Samosas, I mean.
Really? I had samosas over the weekend.
Ah.
Not banned here.
Horse meat, I guess.
It's
I understand
horse
that.
meat.
Yeah.
I thought, remember the what was that green pepper army where they did over here?
Oh,
And they
yeah.
said it's a bit of an animal. Didn't tell you which bit,
Bit of a few.
and I think it might have been horse meat.
Yeah.
Tasted a bit odd.
All
I've
right,
eaten
okay, I
horse
can't remember
before.
that.
Horse is not bad. It's just when it's been put in things without other people knowing.
Yeah,
It's really not bad.
But Beluga caviar, we had that, didn't we, not long ago, Mike? Remember when we tried caviar with you?
Oh, we did, didn't we?
Yeah, that was Beluga. That was
that's
Beluga
right.
caviar. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's see. Anyway, let's get into this. What does it say? Every banned food explained in 9 minutes. Let's
Right,
go.
okay.
Haggis. Haggis is a traditional Scottish dish made from a sheep's heart, liver, and lungs, mixed with oatmeal, onions, and spices, all encased in the animal's stomach. It is a popular staple in Scottish cuisine, especially during Burns Night celebrations. In the U.S., haggis is banned due to a 1971 regulation by the USDA, which prohibits the use of sheep lungs in food products. The concern is that fluids such as stomach acid could enter the lungs during slaughter, posing a health risk. Foie gras. It is a French delicacy made from the fattened liver of ducks or geese, traditionally produced by force-feeding the birds through a process called gavage, where corn is fed directly into their stomachs. The dish is highly prized for its rich, buttery texture and flavor. However, it is banned in several places, including California, India, and parts of Europe, due to
India.
Yeah.
India.
It looks a bit extreme to get some food out of
Have you ever had
something,
it?
don't it? No.
It's kind of
No.
like an acquired taste, I would say.
Yeah.
It's
Right, okay.
But I think it's I thought the reason behind it was the way it was extracted, not as opposed to the way it's fed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, right, okay.
That's why I thought it was a bit inhumane type sort of
I think
style.
the force feeding's a bit strong, isn't it?
Yeah.
But,
Yeah,
you know,
but I know it's very frowned upon to have foie gras.
yeah. Right, okay.
But it's kind of served over here in like it comes in like a paste.
Yeah.
Or
Right.
patty sort of style.
You don't get it in the restaurants I go to.
No, McDonald's don't do a
McDonald's
big
and
foie
Wetherspoons
gras.
don't do
exactly.
stuff like that. Foie gras burger.
concerns over animal cruelty and unethical farming practices. Kinder Surprise eggs. These are chocolate eggs with
Oh, I
a small
remember that,
toy
yeah.
encased inside. Popular among children for combining candy with a surprise element. However, they are banned in the U.S. due to a regulation by the FDA that prohibits the sale of any food product containing a non-edible item. The concern is that the toy inside the egg poses a choking hazard, especially for young children. This ban dates back to 1938 under the Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act.
Not sure about that. I mean, you could sell like a whole chicken, couldn't you? And it's got unedible things inside, like the bones
Yeah,
and things like
that's
that.
true. Yeah,
You
yeah.
could sort of say the same sort of thing, couldn't you, really?
Put so much shit in food. In the
Yeah.
USA,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But I'm worried about a toy.
I know, yeah.
It's lawsuits, isn't it? It's coming down to lawsuits
course.
at the end of the day.
Absolutely. All day
That's what
long,
it comes
innit?
down to, yeah.
Absolutely.
which disallows embedding non-food items within food. Casu marzu. Casu marzu is a
What's
traditional Sardinian cheese famous for being intentionally infested with live maggots.
Oh, come
I've
off it.
heard about this.
The maggots
Yeah.
are introduced to aid in
Yeah.
the fermentation process, breaking down the cheese fats and giving it a soft texture. When consumed, the maggots are sometimes still alive. The
Yeah.
cheese is banned in the European Union due to food safety concerns, as the live larvae pose health risks, including potential intestinal infections.
It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
I'll argue about that.
Milk is
Yeah,
pasteurized
exactly.
to kill harmful bacteria and pathogens. Advocates of raw milk argue that it contains beneficial enzymes, probiotics, and nutrients that are lost during pasteurization, and they claim it has various health benefits. However, raw milk is banned or restricted in many countries and U.S. states due to the risk of foodborne illnesses, including Salmonella, coli, and Listeria infections, which can be particularly dangerous for vulnerable populations like children, pregnant women, and the elderly. Shark fins. Shark fins are the dried fins of sharks, commonly used
Don't you get shark fin soup?
I have
would
heard
not
of
surprise
that.
me
I
whatsoever.
can't say I've tried it, but I think I've
I'm not
heard
sure.
of that.
I've heard of shark fin soup, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure if it's shark fins that are used in shark fin soup. I can't confirm or
Is it,
deny. I don't
right?
know.
Is it one of those where?
Yeah. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I've
Have to-
definitely heard of that though.
Yeah. same.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Used in shark fin soup, a traditional delicacy in Chinese cuisine valued for its
Nice.
texture
Yeah.
rather than flavor. However, the practice of shark finning, where fins are removed from sharks and the animals are often discarded alive, has led to a significant decline in shark populations worldwide and raised serious environmental and ethical concerns. Due to these
No one gives a shit about sharks, right? They're nasty.
They are nasty, yeah.
Don't they eat you?
Yeah, they do, yeah. Well, that's one of the reasons. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons why people don't like eating dogs and things like that. It's because they're like nice little fluffy things, aren't they?
like
You
it,
know,
that's
it's got
it.
so
Yeah.
psychologically, it's you know. Well,
but
the cows are quite nice as well. To be honest,
Cows
but,
taste
you know,
good. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Now I've lost the mouse and
these
everything.
issues, many countries and regions, including several U.S. states, Canada, and the European Union, have implemented bans or strict regulations on the sale and trade of shark fins. The bans aim to protect endangered shark species and promote sustainable fishing practices. Beluga caviar. It is considered one of the most luxurious types of caviar, made from the eggs of the beluga sturgeon, a species native to the Caspian and Black Seas. It is prized for its large, delicate pearls and rich, buttery flavor, making it a sought-after delicacy in fine dining. However, due to severe population declines
Size
caused
of
by
that.
overfishing, habitat loss, and pollution, the beluga sturgeon is listed as endangered under the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species. As a result, the U.S. has banned the import and sale of beluga caviar to protect the species and promote conservation efforts. Despite its ban in some countries, beluga caviar is still produced and consumed legally in other parts of the world. Sassafras oil. This
heard of
essential
it.
oil is extracted from
no.
the leaves, bark, and roots of the sassafras tree, known for its distinct, sweet flavor and aromatic properties. It was historically used as a flavoring agent in root beer and other beverages. However,
They say it's like sarsaparilla, isn't it?
I
Sarsaparilla.
think that's where it comes from.
Must be, right? It's a very similar name, isn't it?
Yeah,
And it's got
good
the
shout.
same taste as like a root beer.
Like a sweetie type of. Good shout. That
Sarsaparilla.
could be him.
sassafras oil contains safrole, a compound that has been linked to liver damage and potential carcinogenic effects. As a result, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration banned the use of safrole as a food additive in 1979. Ackee fruit. It is a tropical fruit native to West Africa, but is most commonly associated with Jamaican cuisine. It is the key ingredient in the national dish, ackee and saltfish, where the fruit is cooked with salted codfish, onions, and spices. While the ripe fruit is safe to eat, ackee must be harvested and prepared properly, as unripe ackee contains
That looks shit.
Yeah, I don't like the look of that at all.
Right.
Looks
Imagine
like
that. Do you want some ackee fruit?
nah. Looks like it's having a dump there or something. doesn't it?
It looks nasty, that, doesn't it?
Look
Yeah.
appetising.
It's like
at all.
eyeballs that have been like squeezed out. Right?
high levels of hypoglycin A, a toxin that can cause severe vomiting and even fatal hypoglycemic attacks. Due to these health risks, raw ackee fruit is banned in the U.S. and several other countries, where it is classified as a potentially hazardous food. The fruit can only be legally imported into the U.S. in a canned form, which ensures it is safe for consumption. Fugu. Fugu is a Japanese delicacy made from pufferfish. It is highly sought after, especially
Right, I tried this in Japan.
Oh, really?
Fish. You have to be very, very careful because if it's cooked wrong, you die.
Is that the one? Yeah, I
I
knew
have
there was
heard
a
this.
fish.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah,
pufferfish?
yeah.
Right, okay.
during the winter months, and is traditionally served in various forms, such as sashimi or hot pot. However, fugu is infamous for its potential toxicity, as certain organs and tissues of the fish contain tetrodotoxin, a potent neurotoxin that can be lethal if ingested. Only licensed chefs who have undergone rigorous training and certification are permitted to prepare fugu in Japan, ensuring the removal of toxic parts and minimizing health risks. Despite these precautions, fugu-related poisoning still occurs, leading to strict regulations in Japan and outright bans in other countries, including some regions in the EU. Horse meat.
I mean, first person that saw a pufferfish, killed it, thought, cook that, ate it, and then obviously probably died.
straight away. Yeah.
You'd think everyone else would say, just don't eat the fish. But then someone's gone, well, you know, but
If
you
you
do
cut away
I
this
mean-
bit and you take that bit out,
that
you'd be
bit's
all right.
poisonous.
Yeah, it's
I
not that
think.
great.
We give that bit to the dog, see if he dies or not. Then we'll know that bit's not poisonous.
It's one of them. It's one of them where you go
Wow.
to Japan and you ask about it in every restaurant, and they kind of direct you to where to go for it if you want it. But
Yeah.
they don't. Not every restaurant does it.
Right, so like I said, it's got to be a licensed
Yeah.
chef as well to do it.
yeah.
I mean, I just wouldn't bother myself. Even if it's a licensed chef, you must look at it on the plate and think, if they've got it wrong, you know what I mean, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
I mean,
50-50, innit?
It's just I'll have a burger.
Refers to the flesh of horses, which is consumed in various cultures around the world. It is considered a delicacy in countries such as France, Italy, and Japan, where it is often used in dishes like stews or sausages. However, horse
too
meat
normal
is
for
banned
China.
in several countries, including the United States and the United Kingdom, primarily due to cultural reasons and the historical role of horses as companion animals. In the U.S., the consumption of horse meat is also linked to ethical concerns regarding the treatment of horses and the lack of regulations governing their slaughter. Ortolan bunting. It is a small songbird native to Europe and parts of Asia, known for its sweet, rich flavor, and is traditionally considered a delicacy in French cuisine. The bird is often prepared by trapping, then drowning it in armagnac and cooking it whole, typically served with its bones intact. This practice has garnered
French thing
criticism
if I
for
read
its
them alive.
cruelty.
What is it, French?
Yeah, it's the most French thing ever. Let's go. We'll drown it in some cognac.
Drown it in some
Is he dead?
The worst ways to go, though, surely.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not dead, he's pissed.
Oh, I was going to say,
leading to a significant decline in ortolan populations. Due to its endangered status, the hunting and consumption of ortolan bunting is banned in many countries, including the European Union, under wildlife protection laws. Despite the ban, there remains a clandestine market for...
I have seen
I've
this.
seen that. Yeah.
Right?
Oh, wow.
Where you eat it, where you cover it. Yeah, I have seen
do
it.
you?
Because
Yeah.
of shame.
I think that's what it is, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, something like that.
ortolan in some regions, where it is consumed as a symbol of gastronomic luxury. Samosas.
I've seen that.
Samosas are popular savory pastries originating from the Indian subcontinent, typically filled with a mixture of spiced potatoes, peas, and sometimes meat, then deep-fried or baked until golden brown. Despite their widespread popularity, samosas have faced bans in certain regions, particularly in Somalia, where militant groups have prohibited them. The ban is largely motivated by cultural and political reasons, as the shape of the samosa is believed to be associated with Christianity. In these areas, the prohibition of samosas is part of a broader agenda to enforce specific interpretations of religious and cultural practices. Artificial food dyes. These are synthetic color additives used to enhance the appearance of various food products, from candies and beverages to baked goods. In the United States, common dyes like red 40, yellow 5, and blue 1 are widely used, while the European Union has stricter regulations and requires warning labels on foods containing certain artificial dyes due to concerns about potential links to hyperactivity in children and other health issues. As a result, some artificial dyes have been banned or restricted in several countries, including Norway and Austria, where they have been completely prohibited. Mountain Dew. It is a citrus-flavored carbonated soft drink originally developed in the 1940s. It is known for its high caffeine content and vibrant yellow-green color, making it popular among consumers seeking an energizing beverage. However, the drink has faced scrutiny and controversy due to its high sugar content and the presence of artificial ingredients, particularly the dye yellow 5, which has been linked to allergic reactions and hyperactivity in some children. In certain countries, such as Norway and some parts of the European Union, specific formulations of Mountain Dew have been banned due to regulatory concerns over artificial additives. Absinthe. Absinthe is a highly alcoholic spirit traditionally made from wormwood, anise, and fennel, known for its distinct green color and anise-flavored taste. It gained popularity in the 19th century, especially among artists and writers, and was often associated with bohemian culture. However, absinthe was banned in several countries, including the United States and much of Europe, in the early 20th century due to concerns over its purported psychoactive effects and the presence of thujone, a compound found in wormwood thought to cause hallucinations and other health issues. Sannakji. It's a traditional Korean dish made from live octopus, typically cut into small pieces and served immediately, often garnished with sesame oil and seeds. The tentacles of the octopus are still moving when served, providing a unique and interactive dining experience. While it is a delicacy enjoyed by many, Sannakji...
We're not even looking at you, mate. I knew your face there. I guess you've never had monkey brain then.
No.
Have you?
No, I'm not looking at
I can't say it's been top of my list or anything.
You kind of slice the head off the top of the monkey, where the monkey's under the table, sort of thing, and then you like help yourself, type thing.
Genuinely? Like, is that actually how it is?
Yeah.
My God.
Gainer tried it. I was like, I'm not having none of that.
If it looked bad, it's probably going to be bad.
Gainer was like, I'll try it. The smell was just like, it was for me, the smell just put me off.
Man,
But it was a guy I was with, fucking dipping his bread in it. And everything. I'm
Was
like,
it?
mate,
I mean, it just put me off food completely. That one, jeez. I mean,
Someone's loving it that much more. Wow.
that's what.
Oh, amazing.
Somebody's like, this is delicious. Got his bread in it and all that, and I'm like,
oh man. I mean, this. I mean, with the tentacles moving still.
I mean, if you're a seafood fan, I kind of get it. Yeah, if you're into that kind of thing.
I think once you dip your toe in, you're going to be all over any seafood.
Yeah, if you're into, especially if you're into that kind of stuff. I'm not a massive seafood eater, but
No,
I'll try.
same
I'll
here,
pretty much
I'm not.
try anything.
I like a bit of fish, but seafood in general, like mussels, are not my bag at all.
It's
Stuff
the texture, I guess, with you, isn't it?
Yeah.
It probably is. To be fair, probably the texture. But I mean,
Yeah.
that's just gross. That's gross, man.
Remember when you tried sashimi or?
I know
Yeah.
that was bad enough. And I got one of them
That was
trick,
great.
running up
Good
my
day
arms
in
and
office.
trying to eat it.
has faced bans or restrictions in some regions, including parts of the United States and Europe, primarily due to safety concerns. The main risk associated with eating Sannakji comes from the octopus's suction cups, which can stick to the throat and pose a choking hazard,
right.
particularly for inexperienced eaters or children.
What more reason do you need to ban it? That's what I say.
Haggis.
There was a few on there that I was like, I mean, haggis for one. And,
One or two are a bit.
samosas.
Not sure why. Yeah, samosas is that's a bit out there. That one
It
wasn't it?
seemed it was only banned in Somalia.
I think
wasn't
I think
Yeah.
it's
Religious-
only there.
religious reasons in
Well,
Somalia.
we only had one that was banned, and that was the horse meat. We're kind of free reign. You know, get your foie gras.
Well, a lot of those it says banned in the EU, but you see, we weren't
Yeah, we're not
highlighting
in
it
it.
because
Yeah,
we're not in it now, are we?
in the
So
EU, no.
I'm
I
guessing.
I remember Mountain Dew being banned in the UK, and then Brexit happened, and it
Yeah.
came back.
Yeah.
So as soon as we made a deal with the US,
Really?
it stayed back in.
For some reason, I always thought Mountain Dew was a thing over here. I think I've never not seen it.
It had a few years when it was banned when
Really?
when
I
the new
didn't know
sugar
that.
laws came in.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't know that was a thing at all
Yeah.
with Mountain Dew, but
I see it all the time, but it's
Oh,
Yeah.
it's back now. Yeah, it's fully
I can
back.
see some of them like your puffer fish and stuff. I mean, some of them are literally
Could
sort of
kill you.
like could kill you. You know, they're pretty. Oh, you've got to be careful, haven't you?
out of all them foods there, Mike, which one would you sort of like think I'll have a bit of that?
That'd have some.
Yeah, samosas.
Oh, samosas, yeah. Yeah, you saved me there. Have samosas, wash down the Mountain Dew, and maybe a little absinthe.
Mountain Dew and absinthe together.
Yeah.
eh? Be running around the room, you.
Exactly.
Like crazy.
Yeah, a
Have
few
you-
additives in there as
Have you
well.
tried absinthe
Yeah.
before? I think it's a weird taste.
Nah, it just tastes
Did we
like it.
try it on Office Blokes that?
I think we did.
Because it rings a bell.
Shot
That.
of absinthe.
Yeah, I think we did.
My God.
We did something. It was like 99% volume or something. didn't
Oh,
we?
we've done some pretty steep.
we did the
alcoholic
world's
content,
strongest
haven't
gin,
we?
didn't
We did, yeah, and vodka. I think
Yeah.
or was it hottest?
We did the hottest. We
we
did
did.
Hot
some
vodka, wasn't it? That's
Scoville's,
right.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
500,000 Scovilles, was it?
Mental.
Yeah, it's a bit.
No way.
Yeah, one of them, wasn't it? But
I went for the second shot on that and ended up chundering.
yeah, I think you went a bit too far for that one, didn't you? Really, but
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. But yeah, all them foods there, nothing. The only one I'm not keen on out of all that is foie gras.
yeah, didn't
Just
like
a
that.
bit like.
I like to say because our relationships with horses over here are more like.
I've never tried horse meat. Yeah.
You know, it's one of them things. It'd be like eating your pet, wouldn't it? That's what
Yeah.
it'd feel a bit like.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's just sort of the way you brought up, I suppose,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
country you're in.
yeah,
But yeah, there's some pretty grim ones there though, which I think should be banned.
To be fair,
Yeah,
when I go in a
but-
restauant and I see certain foods, and I always think, "Oh, I'll try a bit of that." I
Yeah.
always say, if it's like if it's a main course, I always say, "Can I try a little bit?" I'll order a main course what I want.
Yeah.
And it's like, "Can you give me a little bit of that?" And they,
Bit of a taster.
sometimes- Yeah, they come down
Yeah,
and give
true.
you like a little plate with
Not
some
bad
on.
shout.
See, I wouldn't mind it so much if you could do that. Sometimes I look at things
Just
and I
ask.
think I don't. Sometimes I look at something on like a menu and I think I don't want to waste all my money on that because if I don't like it, I'm
Yeah.
screwed. It's just
Yeah,
like a
that's
complete
fair.
waste of time. So if it's like a taster thing, then
I just
absolutely
it depends.
fine.
You're not going to get like I don't know. You can't go in and say, "Can I try a certain piece of steak or whatever?" They're not gonna
Yeah,
cook
no,
it.
I get that. Yeah,
Go on,
Don't know, but
Steve.
No, I
if
get
you
that.
if they can slice a little piece off and then you can try it, yeah, most restaurants
Yeah,
are open to
right.
that.
fair
I
enough.
slice loads for different things.
Yeah,
It was good. That interesting.
yeah, very much
Yeah, I
so.
hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers.
Cheers.